In many veterinary colleges, students are trained to do surgeries on live, anesthetized, shelter dogs. This is not one of them, FYI. Now, those dogs that we're talking about, the real dogs, are euthanized after the surgeries, which is so very sad to me. The biotechnology company SynDaver Labs has created a synthetic canine that will end the need for these so-called terminal surgeries. Now, they need to get these dogs into veterinary schools. I'd like to welcome Dr. Christopher Sacules and James Judge. Nice to see you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
I mean, just so people don't get a little put off by this. This is entirely fake. What is this made out of, this dog here?
It's almost all water. It's water, fibers, and salts.
Water, fibers, and salt. And whose idea was this to come up with these synthetic dogs, if you will, for the use of education?
Well, the basic technology I started working on in grad school about 20 years ago at the University of Florida. The dog we just started working on recently, requested by the University of Florida.
Yeah, because so many dogs are basically sacrificed. And I honestly didn't know that all of these animals were just, rescued, if you will, but rescued to be used for education, and then they go to their deaths. It's horrible.
Well, it's done, definitely, yeah. But the vet schools don't want to do it. The vet students don't want to do it. But they have to practice on something. This is an alternative to that practice.
And it's not just veterinary medicine either. The human teaching institutions, research facilities, they use everything from dogs to cats to pigs, horses, cows. So this is the first step towards ending animal use in those fields altogether.
Okay. What took so long to come to this point?
It's hard to do. We got started making human tissues, human bodies, because I come from the medical device industry. That's what we are focusing on. It just so happens that about a year ago we were approached by UF, and they asked us to do this, so they could get away from the practice of using animals.
So tell us about this particular dog and the other synthetic dogs that you're making. They actually really, when they're on the operating table, they act as if they're real?
Right. This model breathes. It bleeds.
How does it breathe?
You have to ventilate it.
Okay.
But it's intubated. It can go through anesthesia procedures. You can put in IVs, central lines.
It actually has blood that will...
Fake blood.
Fake blood?
Yeah. You can operate on it. Because of the way we manufacture it with the materials that we use, you can actually use normal medical instruments with this. You can use lasers and ultrasound and MRI and everything that you would do if you were a practicing vet.
So now, James, I want to ask you, there's a crowdfunding effort going on right now to get the synthetic dogs and other animals, I would imagine, or is it just dogs?
We're starting with the dogs.
Right now it's just dogs.
But to get them in these educational institutes, so tell us about that. We only have about 30 seconds. It goes so fast.
So we have a $24 million crowdfunding campaign. If people want to go to SynDaverCanine.com, we're trying to put 20 of these dogs in the 49 accredited veterinary colleges around the world. The goal is
20 in each?
20 in each school.
Okay.
So that it's a full complement and students can learn, and we won't have to do terminal labs anymore.
Yeah.
So if people can give, please do. Please give to SynDaverCanine.com, and as we get these, we'll be distributing them to the colleges.
All right. Well, lots of luck to you both. Great idea. I hope it really takes off, and good luck with the crowdfunding.
Thank you.
All right, gentlemen. Dr. Christopher Sacules and James Judge.